Hey feminine, let's go ahead and jump right into this reading, my love. Let us see what the messages are that Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. I almost started to say this is not general, so it might be pretty personal for somebody, okay? Let's see what messages come out, y'all. Alright. Thank you, Spirit. I wonder what those cards were. What are the messages? Axe, okay. Sunglasses. Someone's been watching you. Trying to put some pieces together here. Then we have the Phoenix. This person wants to rekindle something with you. They want to work on something. This is someone you're not currently speaking to. Someone you may have felt like you were in a one-sided relationship or connection with. They feel like they love you though. And it's an unconditional love. So even if you're not speaking to them, okay, because again, double emphasis on separation. You could have felt deceived by this person, so you distance yourself. They're still keeping tabs on you, still keeping up with you, wanting to rekindle, still saying they love you. And you're like, not today, okay? You want to rekindle something with me, but you're setting certain boundaries with this person, different than you have in the past. Again, with the Phoenix, even though they want to rekindle, it's like you've had a rebirth. So something is different. But they can't get over you. They keep thinking about you with this cassette here. Some of you can expect a phone call from this person. Several. But it's like they're unable to get through. You're very guarded, extremely hard to reach these days. Okay? Again, the boundaries are different. Okay? It could have always been like there, but you allowed this person to have certain access that they don't have. Again, if this is twin soul, then that would make sense. But they feel like they don't have that access anymore. And again, you feel deceived by this person. You feel like they have hidden intentions or some sort of nasty energy toward you. Okay, don't mind the ashes. This person is spiritually woke, or they see you as spiritually woke. Okay, they may be saying, no, I'm not like this. I'm really like this. And you're like, whatever. Or with this here perception, they see you as spiritually woke. Somebody who has a lot of self-awareness, is detached from ego, but they're egotistical. Okay, but again, they could be trying to put something out there to you like it's one way and it's really not. They feel like you're avoiding them. Double emphasis on that. Okay, double emphasis on snooping, prying, spying, stuff like that. And you just staying present in the moment. If this is something from the past or someone from the past with that time energy here, it comes across to them as if you're too busy for them. But it says enjoying the present. Okay, so for a lot of you, this could definitely be somebody from the past that you're not giving any attention to right now. Wine and dine. But again, they can't get something out of their head. They keep thinking about you. You're focused on doing healthy things, making healthy choices, ascending and leveling up spiritually. Okay. You have people around you who mirror back to you where you are right now. And if this person is not doing that, then this is why you're distant from them. Okay. All right. What's underneath this? Swept up. Well, this person feels like they in love for real, not a joke. Okay, it's emphasized here twice. Swept up. But you're focused on your peace. Keeping your peace. This is interesting. Let us see. 7 of Wands. Okay. Let me put this over here. Got more than enough space. Let me use it. 7 of Wands. Okay. The Ace of Swords. If I could just talk to you. If you would just hear me out. And it's not the first time we've gotten that message recently. But this is the energy you're in. Person has the phone turned away from them. They don't even want to hear it. That's what it says. Not dealing. Hurt. Avoiding a conversation, call, or a person. Boundary. Still angry. They may be like, you're avoiding me. Why are you avoiding me? They may be calling you an avoidant. Child, you over here doing what feels good to you. What is good to you. This is not a good energy. It's not pleasant. Okay. So, yeah, we have the World. This is an ending. Something coming full circle. 8 of Swords. Being stuck in the mind about something. So, again, they keep replaying something over and over and over again. This person may also have been trapped in outdated thinking. You see through illusions. It says cutting through illusions. Ace of Swords. Makes sense to me. Queen of Swords. You see through whatever illusion someone was trying to present. Also, this person is submerged in the water. So it may make this person feel like there's a lot of depth to you. And again, something with you being hard to reach. Perhaps this person is shallow or they have shallow ways about them. 4 of Cups. That's what it gives me, you know. What'd that give you, feminine? Page of Swords again with the spying. That's 3 cards that are all saying the same thing. Okay, 9 of Cups. Yeah, so it's like this person desires to have you in their life. So they're feeling like they want to fight for something. But you, so what they want to fight for is you. But you feel like they're fake. They're phony. It says frenemy. Fake friends, two-faced, hidden intentions. You don't trust them. Death card. Yeah. It's like you're clear on something and you don't trust them. Okay. 2 of Swords. Again, I feel like you've inspired somebody to see through their own illusions, okay? Recognize they're not so great behavioral patterns or something, because 8 of Cups in the World. You walking away, you know, woke this person up. That's what it feels like. The Magician. So now something you may have once upon a time wanted or desired is being manifested. It's coming into fruition. But the energy you're in, again, something's different. I just get this energy here with the 8 of Swords and the 7 of Cups. Like this person feels like they play too many games with you. They feel like they play too many games with you. And it's not going to resonate with everybody, but that's very specific for someone. Like they know they needed to chill. They know they needed to stop with all of that, you know. It's just the energy. Again, yeah, two-faced. You don't know what you're going to get from this person. They say one thing, they do something else. They throw rocks, they hide their hand. You know, stuff like that. They create chaos and they're like, what's going on? How'd this happen? You know, that type of energy. And with you being high vibrational and spiritually woke, you're aware of what's happening here. So you're like, okay, am I not supposed to see through the illusion? Or am I supposed to pretend as if I don't? Because you say you love me. If you really love me, why would there be an illusion here? But what I've come to realize, right? And this is something I saw maybe a couple of days ago in a quote. So that confirmed what I've been thinking. Is that a lot of people are in illusions. They're not in real love. They're in some sort of illusion where one person or both of them are pretending. And if you're, again, somebody who has depth to you and you're not shallow, man, that ain't gonna work for you. Okay, so I feel like this person, again, could have been impressed once upon a time by the way that something is presented to be, or the way that something looks, as opposed to what it actually is. Like, this looks nice. All these cups look nice. But are they real? You know? Can you use them, is what I mean. Or are they just like decorative and for show? But this back here, it is a regular cup. But it looked like you can actually make great use of that cup, though. You know, something along those lines. So it's like, again, something was not as it's presented to be. I'm surprised the moon didn't come out. It's almost like somebody is determined to prove that they aren't who you see that they are. It's very weird. And if I said that already, I apologize. Sorry for being a broken record, but it's like Blue was over here working with the energy this whole time. I'm like, okay, because this is how it feels to me. But the person is coming across as if it's a problem that they can't get through to you. Why should they be able to get through to you if they come in with the two-faced energy? To prove what point? What is the point? Okay. Like, what is the point? So with the Three of Coins, this is like coming together and working as one team, right? But the Knight of Wands is a passion and desire, sometimes an insatiable passion and desire that one person is not able to fulfill, hence the Four of Cups, you know? So again, with the hidden intentions, what are you going so hard to prove to this feminine if you cannot offer to this feminine what it is that feminine feels they want or deserve, you know? And again, it's something you're clear on, you're clear about. So it's like they want you to be confused about something you're not confused about. This could be a contract for some of you that stems over from previous experience, hence the outdated thinking, outdated conditioning. Like something is from a previous time. Again, back to the time card. All right, so let us see. This is interesting. Okay. It's like past life energy. But they like, I love you. Is it that they love you and don't know how? We did see the Page of Pentacles. Like they have this, yeah, see, because in this card, right, in this deck, the King of Cups is also in the water. And it's something we always point out about this tarot deck. This card is not from a tarot deck, but that's something that stood out to me. The person being submerged in the water. Okay. So is it that they have these feelings and emotions they've never had, don't know how to experience them, don't know what to do with them. And those feelings like are contradictory to whatever other energy they have inside of them or what other energy is attached to them. You know, like sometimes people have an energy on them. Maybe they got some energy on them that they need to work through. You know, with this spiritually woke, this ain't something you can just ignore. All right, so take it the way it resonates for you, but there's a reason why this feminine distance themselves. You see straight through something. And again, you can't pretend like you don't just because of what someone is saying they feel or whatever you may feel. Like you're still using your sense here. We have the Ace of Wands, and this is like creative energy. Earlier we did a reading. Creativity came up. I said someone may be trying to come up with a creative way to get through to you, you know. But what I've come to realize, and that's crazy, the devil is sticking their head out, is that, you know, there ain't no new tricks under the sun. Okay? So if this person truly is in a frenemy energy, whatever they're going to try to come up with to come towards you, it's the same thing. Even if it looks different, it's the same thing. You know what I mean? Just like, for example, until or unless you learn a lesson that you need to learn on your journey, it's going to show up again a different way, you know, with another person perhaps, but the same lesson, same thing. So it's something that needs to be learned here. And I feel like it's either you learn and evolve or you continue to repeat. That's what I feel from this Eight of Cups in the world. But that is up to you. Okay? So yeah, somebody's rushing in to come up with this creative way to do this and do that. But is it really creative if it's something that you know what's going to happen, or you know where it's going to lead to? It's not really new. Three of Swords, Ten of Wands, Five of Wands. Heartache, stress, chaos, conflict. The exact reason why you're clear on it and say you don't want to do it is exactly why. Okay, and we have the Four of Pentacles. You know, reserving your energy, holding back from this person, and them still trying to, in every way, hold on to you, but for what? You learned your lesson, and you're evolving. We have the Four of Swords here. All right, this is peace of mind again. The spirit being at ease. The soul being calm. You detaching from things that don't serve you. Okay? Things and people that you feel you can do nothing for. You're like, I ain't got nothing for you. Alright? This is interesting. This person here, I don't know, they're so persistent. You know, that's the energy of the Seven of Wands, in my opinion. Right? It's persistence and just, look, I'm determined. I'm not giving up. This is how I feel. You know, how do I put this? Like, I'm 25 toes down. Y'all know that's a rude way of saying it. I'm 25 toes down about what I'm talking about. You 25 toes down for this feminine, or to prove a point to this feminine, or to get this feminine? What exactly are you up to? Either way, it don't give nothing good, positive, healthy. And that's what you're focused on. That's the energy you're putting out. That's what you're attracting back. So I feel like perhaps with this person doing so much spying and snooping, in the event they feel like you're moving on, or, you know, it's just that energy. Sometimes it's not that a person is coming after you or still wants to stay attached to you because they really love you and care about you for real. Sometimes it's that they just don't want you to move on. They don't want you to be happy. They don't want someone else to enjoy you. They don't, you know, like they want to have some sort of control or power. Like there's so many different reasons why a person would do that, but it's not always healthy, positive, high vibrational. So when you see straight through that, it's like you got to know what you know. Four of Wands is the energy that's coming in. Four of Swords as well. So you got to walk away from what you know doesn't serve you, so that you can allow what does to come in. Look at it. Wow. I hadn't even known this was here. Yeah, see? And it happens when you are fed up. And you know what they say, right? Like, when a woman or man is fed up, okay, ain't nothing you can do about it. You at that fed up point. You're not having it. You frustrated. You over it. You're done. Okay? You recognize who you are. I feel like there's going to be someone that comes in that treats you like this. Like you're the empress that you are. Take the sex out of it. Says head over heels, falling in love, intense emotions. Courtship, consistency. Like consistently dating, you know, romance and passion, in it to win it. Long-term intentions invested. You see that? Hidden intentions versus long-term intentions. And you can see clearly what they got going on. Ain't nothing hidden about it. They treat you like this. You know, look at her up there waving like, hey, everybody, how you doing? That's how they going to treat you, even if it's just you and them. They put you up there and you waving at them. What difference would it make? They're going to treat you like you are a key player, like they truly value you. You're irreplaceable. You play an essential role in their life, and you are important to them. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to be thinking about whatchamacallit with the hidden intentions. Okay? That wouldn't even make much sense. Now, would it? Okay? So yeah, you got to get to that place where you're fed up. You're over it. When you're really, truly done, the World card, Eight of Cups, that's when the axe happens. That's when you're like, okay, this has been a very negative cycle, toxic cycle, and I'm over it. It's been going on for however long, and I'm over it. All right, again, I feel like somebody feels like they played too many tricks. They played too many games. They did too much. Okay? Now, this separation may be like a final or permanent separation. They're starting to really realize that. The Sun card represents success and happiness, yes. When we're talking about marriage and union, something coming together, again, that will be very blissful. So letting go of, you know, what isn't for you to make space for what is. Period. Dot. All right. And that is that on that. So we have Justice. All right. Justice is, you know, what was wrong will be made right. Where you were treated unfairly and poorly, karma will be served. Okay? You will receive whatever reward or punishment you deserve when you see the Justice card. So whatever is due will be given. Whether that be unto you or unto this frenemy person that comes in and is like doing the most. And I feel sometimes when a person does that, it's because they've been caught red-handed. So it's like, and you know, with all the spying and all that, and then the frenemy energy, it gives me like monitoring spirit. I want to be as close to you as possible so I can know what's going on with you, so I can try to intervene with it. But not necessarily because I have good intentions for you or I want to be a part of whatever you're doing, but because I want to delay you. And the time card mentions that as well. Delay. Okay? So you got to pay attention to what energy a person comes with, what things are going on when they're present, stuff like that. Okay, it'll become very obvious. And again, when you are conscious and you are aware of self and what's around you, somebody trying to confuse you is not going to work. All right, this can also be just a representation of karmic energy. Have the King of Pentacles here. Okay, meanwhile, again, you have somebody that is dependable, reliable, sees you a certain way, gonna put you in a certain position, you know, because they feel like this is where you are, this is where you place yourself. And again, back to that reading with the creativity, we mentioned that too. We mentioned divine union, releasing the energy that's not for you to let, you know, the energy that's for you come in. Somebody dependable, trustworthy, mature, knows what they want. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. So if your, you know, higher self is telling you hold back from this person, don't give to this person, remove yourself from their energy, stuff like that, it's for a reason. All right, we had a Queen of Wands. But because of you being so attractive, and it doesn't have to be your physical appearance, that can be a part of it, but because of you being so attractive, this person is constantly pulled into your energy. All right, pulled into wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Five of Pentacles. But again, Spirit is saying keep this person blocked like you've been doing. I feel like with this Tower, something's about to come in as a complete shock for you and others. But this is what you've been manifesting. Who you've been manifesting. Got the Ace of Cups, Judgment, and the Emperor. Okay, and that's when this frenemy is going to be like praying and begging for mercy with the Five of Swords and the Star card. Okay, because that Tower that they may have wanted to create in your life, remember, what do you have going on so I can da-da-da, is going to happen for them. Okay. So again, this person was going so hard to prove like, no, you really can't trust me. Just so they can be close to see what you got going on. Not because they have the right intentions. If your higher self is telling you, again, to stay away from this person, it's for a reason. It's for a reason. Alright, it says, clear your mental and physical clutter. You will feel so much better. They're mentioning that, cleansing and clearing a lot lately. Okay, do something kind for someone without any expectation, especially if you do the type of work that I do, or even if you do it for yourself. You don't have to do it for others. If you do this, yeah, definitely, always clear and cleanse. All right, for sure, that's weekly. All right, that's daily. Clear and cleanse, okay? Stop ruminating over what you did or didn't do. Let it go, okay? What has your inner voice been asking of you? Listen and act. Okay. That's one more here. And then the underlining. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Let your feelings out. All of them. Even the ones that scare you. And then it's a cat there. Can't tell what kind of cat it is. Kind of want to say bobcat. But I'm not really too sure. Alright. That's what it's making me feel like. But I feel like you've been in that that cat energy lately. That's been coming up. Again, I mentioned something about tiger. I don't know if it was the one with the creative energy again that was coming up or this one. But take it as it applies. And also with that, some of you may be working on some projects here or being guided to do so by spirit. All right, with the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Something that you've been really wanting to work on. Okay, go ahead and do it. It'll be beautiful. It'll work out great. It says, when you find something that excites you, go all in and enjoy the ride. A little bit of faith goes a long way. Remember that. All right. So those are the messages, my love. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Peace and hair grease.